Virginia Congressman and House Energy and Commerce Committee member Morgan Griffith. And Congressman, you signed the letter. Listen, to Jane's point, and Jane is a part-time resident of Hawaii. Obviously, it's highly emotional for her. There's friends. These are small communities. So, and we're still, by the way, looking for many missing people. But at the same time, I would imagine we're going to need some answers so that we can try to prevent this from ever happening again, if indeed it was human caused.
Yeah, that's what we have to find out, and we need the information. And there are some indications that the power company may have had some responsibility in this. And then there's this whole allegation that's going on that they went in before the investigations that Hawaii was doing could be completed and started moving equipment and things out that might have given some evidence as to what started this terrible, terrible tragedy. But there are a lot of different things that need to be looked at. The fact that vegetation may have not been cleared out, the fact that the invasive species burn hotter and faster than the regular species of grass on the island would have done, or the ones that are indigenous.
Yeah. That was the point I was trying to make with Jane. The Wall Street Journal reported that 4 years ago, there were warnings about the risk. And we learned this, by the way, we didn't need the Wall Street Journal or somebody to warn us. In 2018, California, right, that should have been the wake-up call. Old power lines, old power poles, and lots of dry underbrush caused from drought. Yes, climate change certainly playing a role in the dryness, but humans should have been able to look at these power lines and said, those are old, that power pole is rotted, it's about to fall, we got to switch it out. And Congressman, I don't know if you saw this, a Reuters story saying that Hawaiian Electric CEO got a bonus tied to profit, worker safety, and bolstering the supply of renewable energy, but not linked specifically to reducing wildfire risk. In your opinion, were the financial incentives for Hawaiian Electric's leaderships wrong? And would you seek to claw back any salary or bonuses, if so?
Well, I'm not in a position to say we claw back any salary or bonuses, but what we do need to look at is, did they link too much to renewable energy when they should have been linking to safety first? You can do both, but the fact that they might have left out safety as a major component when they had warnings, when there were discussions in Hawaii about what they needed to do to harden their system and to make it safer so that it would not enhance or cause wildfires.
Have you been in contact with the utility? Have you heard from them at all, or is this process just beginning?
It's just beginning. We have not heard from them yet, nor should we have. We just sent our letter out today. Our process in previous natural disasters is to, let them start repairing and working on helping people who are still homeless or who still have lost loved ones. Then we get in and we start looking to see what we can do to make sure whatever happened this time doesn't happen again. We have started that process. I know that there are other members of the Congressional delegation. The Republicans are heading that way to take a look at some of the human factors and to try to figure out what they can do. But we also have an obligation to make sure that we are trying to ensure that this doesn't happen somewhere else in the United States, because the system isn't hardened. The vegetation near the system is ready to be a tinderbox and light the fuse on a disaster that's just horrible, such as this one.